right, welcome back to the EMT training. This is a tutorial, keeping it very simple. All right, so I have my bell. Once you hear the bell, class is in session. All right, there it is. All right, so let's begin. So now we're going to discuss the NPA, the nasopharyngeal airway. We already discussed how to open the airway, which is a head tilt chin lift or a jaw thrust. Head tilt chin lift for a medical patient, and a jaw thrust for a traumatic patient with spinal injuries or significant injuries, or a patient who is unresponsive. And we'll talk more on that on one other video, but let's go to these and go to the NPA. All right, what is the NPA? Enters the nasal, N-A-S-O, nasal is the nose. Let's look at the device. All right, so here is one type of NPA. All right, has different sizes. As you notice here, different sizes. And some of the sizes I have right in here, it's 26, 30, 34. These are just some examples. So let's look at it. So now let's go to this part. Now, to find out the measurement, you can find out the numbers here. It's actually labeled. It's kind of hard to see. Now here, this is known as the flange, Now as I go down, this is going to enter into the nostril. This is an important one. Let me get real close. See this angled portion of its tip? All right, this part here is called the bevel. All right, the bevel, you probably heard that before, the bevel. So now remember, the bevel always faces the septum. The bevel always faces the septum. All right, so the bevel always faces the septum. All right, so once we got that, now let's look at the indications. So here are some of the indications. Ooh, a little faded there. All right, the indications are very simple. A semi-conscious patient or an unconscious patient that has a intact gag reflex, all right, or otherwise they cannot tolerate a OPA. Now let's look at the contraindications of it. So the contraindications is if there's severe head injuries as well as facial injuries. So those are the contraindications. So as we measure, in the next video, we'll show you how to measure and insert. So here is a water-based lubrication, and this is something that you want to apply onto it as you insert it into the nostril. All right, so that's a short introduction of this piece of tool that you have, especially as your technician, because you are a emergency medical technician. So I hope this helped, and if you like, just like the button and also subscribe and share it with someone that's also going through a course, EMT course, or refresher course. All right, have a good one. Until the next one.